Good morning, hats off for Cadillac. What we're going to do today is going to look at the 2010 Cadillac SRX, which is a crossover for Cadillac. It's one of the top vehicles in its segment and in the industry. We'll start with the vehicle in the front of the vehicle. We're going to talk about the performance of the vehicle. Underneath the hood, we're starting out here with Cadillac's V6, which comes in a 3.0 It has 265 horsepower, which is pretty top in its class. They also come up with a 2.8 liter that has 300 horsepower. This one here is a 3.0 Underneath the hood, as you can see, we have all the clear reservoirs, so you can always tell when you run low on your fluids. In this reservoir here, we have the water washer for the windshield wipers. This is the coolant reservoir, which has a 5-year, 100,000 warranty on it. You don't have to worry about it ever changing, depending on the type of temperature and conditions you drive in. The reservoir next to it is the brake fluid reservoir, which is also transparent. As we're moving along, we also have highlighted in yellow, which will be the dipstick for the oil. And this vehicle runs on mobile oil, synthetic mobile. Okay, as we're walking around in the front of the vehicle, we have what they call a pipe filter type lenses for your headlamp, which give you a higher intensity of output of light, and they're very visible. People can see you from far distance. Also, this vehicle has the frontal impact sensors. Okay. Of course, Cadillac has its crest, which is known for being Cadillac. Driver's side, we're going to look into the vehicle on the inside and look at its comfort features. This has an 8-power driver. This one here has the tilting, which is telescopic. You can pull or pull inward, depending on the height of the individual. But you can move forward or inward and lock in. On the inside, you also have the ergonomics, which is, I don't think anything in its segment that has the color cluster that gives the visibility, especially at nighttime driving. It's an eye-opener. We also have fingertip controls here for your radio, cruise control. Everything is at a fingertip touch. You can turn on the radio, you can move the volume up and down, you can lower it, you can heighten it, you can change channels. You can also, at fingertip, hit your OnStar communication system, which is, speaking about OnStar, OnStar is probably, I don't think anything on the market is as good as what General Motors has. It has an emergency system in case of emergency, or criminal activity, or fire. It has a roadside assistance button. It has a hands-free phone icon button. At the touch of a finger, you can get an advisor on the other end in case of emergencies. This also has an AM/FM/CD, and some are equipped with 6 discs. This one here has a 8-inch screen navigation system, which at the touch of a finger, you can raise the tripod, and you can see the system as it moves up. Moving on, you also have a dual climate control. You have a climate control for the passenger and also the driver. This also, like most vehicles where you have your lock and unlock buttons, these are in the center of where all the phone buttons and icons are. At the fingertip of a touch, you can lock the doors. You can lock the doors in the rear in case you carry children. You also have your hazard flasher lamps. You have a phone icon button for Bluetooth if the phone has got the compatibility with the system. This system here, this particular vehicle has a performance package, so it comes with DVD players. And it has a little pop-up here screen that pops up. It's an 8-inch screen. You can control everything from the front. You also have one on the passenger side. This also has a sunroof system, which is called an Ultra View, which is probably the biggest sunroof in its class. You can move it halfway. Then you also can move the screen that covers the vehicle in case if you're having it parked outside in the sun. It has a screen that protects the shield. Okay, this is a 5-passenger vehicle, and it also has a fold-down rear seat that will give you up to 60 cubic feet of cargo space. You move the seat up forward a little. Okay, you walk around to the back. It's an automatic rear door. Lift gate. It has 2 settings, so I can set this vehicle at either halfway, which would be 3/4. That's going to be 3/4. We'll go back down with it. I want to set it in another setting. It has 2 different settings. In case of you park it in the garage. Okay. This also has tie downs, which slides down on a rack here, which you can adjust depending on what you're tying down. Also underneath it, you have a compartment that you can store cables, battery cables, first aid kit, whatever. It's pretty deep, and you can store quite a few things. Also, if you lift it a little further up, you'll see, let me see here, that it has a kit, an inflated kit, in case if you need to air up your tires. This vehicle also has rear sensors in case of if you're moving the vehicle to the rear, you have about 5 foot of distance that the sensors will detect. As you're getting closer, the sensors will beep at a higher rate. When you get to your second beep, you're getting real close to your 5 foot area. Also at the rear, you have the headlamps, the LED, which these right here will last about 10 times longer than any other regular bulb. So this is and also not only that, but you have high visibility on highway travel that you can be seen from far away. This vehicle here also comes with the 20-inch chrome wheels, 7-spoke. The gas tank has a capacity of 22 gallons. And it's just a fingertip touch. You can open and close. Also, moving along, you have your outdoor mirrors, which can be pulled inward, okay, or outward in case of a tight garage or in a car wash. Also, again, this vehicle is probably one of the top vehicles in its segment. Cadillac is still at the forefront of the crossover and the new utility vehicle line, and it is doing very well. I think Cadillac has probably got the best warranty on the market, the best powertrain warranty on the market, and OnStar for sure is the only system out there that Cadillac has and nobody else does. So this system here will get you out of trouble if you have a flat tire, you want to make reservations at a hotel, or you just need directions to get from one place to another. Again, the SRX is probably at the forefront in its segment.